But could you give me a general sense of how people are coping in Rock Hall?
I'm very, very proud to say that the community has really come together from the beginning. It's a community of people that are inclined to reach out and help each other. And we saw that with Isabel. So when this started unfolding, a whole lot of folks here had good instincts to pick up the ball and go forward and cooperate. You know, the whole challenge that we're facing has been one that has evolved. You know, we started out not wearing masks. We started out not so much focused on distancing, perhaps some of us not even believing how serious this situation was. But I've come to understand and accept, and I think many people here have, that it's highly contagious and selectively deadly. I see it as a positive that everybody wants to get back to work and come in here. I think folks that think this situation's here for a long term may not be right in the end. But there are big concerns in this community, especially about opening up too quickly.
You know, there's been some concern or grievances with the recreational boaters that they are not being able to get out on the water. Right. I don't know if Rock Hall, the town of Rock Hall, takes an official position on that. But
we're just following the guidance that's coming from the governor through the state and county health departments. When the statistics at the state level begin to indicate there's a leveling off, I would expect the governor to start rolling out some guidelines for easing some of the restrictions. We certainly want folks here, believe me, and I am so grateful for how hard the marinas have supported the town on the front line with all of their customers. You know, we certainly don't want to see them lose customers, and we you know, are looking very much forward to having folks come back in. But the customer base is coming from areas around this state that have had some big problems. And, you know, it's a person-to-person transmission situation. Some of the conversations I've had with folks that call ahead to ask, you know, is it okay to come? It's a two-way door. You know, you come in, you could get something if you don't have it right now from us, and vice versa.
Right.
And fortunately, for the most part, everyone's cooperating. Folks that, you know, really want to come or deciding to stay away for the most part. Our very first weekend, we had a lot of traffic. But since then, just about every weekend, it's been fairly quiet. As big as a challenge as it's been, I think people are hanging in there. And what's interesting is as the days go by, and it's understandable, it's human nature, anxiety goes up and reasonableness comes down.
Is there anything that you are wanting? Are you satisfied with how the county, how the state, how the federal government has been helping small towns like you?
I have been involved more recently in the morning meetings with the emergency management office. And I'm very impressed with the breadth of the organization. I mean, there's not a facet of our community, law enforcement, schools, everybody's at the table in those meetings in the morning. I would say universal concern is supplies for the frontline workers in the hospital at this stage of the game. The surge plans, are they completely in place? With the statistics, the projections that keep changing, you know, the question mark over what level of surge support might even be needed is out there too. So, you know, again, it's a do your best, make your best decisions, and everybody's doing that. I have to say that everybody from here through the county, the state, I'm really impressed. It's just, I share their frustrations, put it that way.
Has there been any kind of delay? I can't even remember if you have capital projects that are underway.
as far as the projects, we do have underway the ENR sewer plant upgrade. And the pump aspect of that is what is being addressed. And just yesterday, I asked some of those kinds of questions about that project and the water meter upgrade project that's also underway. And we've determined they can continue. As far as the daily operations of our water plant and sewer plant, our staff is continuing, as they always do, a great job of keeping all that going. I wouldn't say there's any projects that's been stopped in the town.
Good.
Funding is the big question mark, of course. Grants have slowed up to a stop in terms of getting answers. Are we going to get the money or not for some future projects that we're trying to get funding for? But the actual upgrade of the plants, the sewer plant is certainly still in play.
Hey, is there anything that you particularly want to make sure that your residents know about?
I'm so proud of them. I really am. Everybody is, it's a wonderful community to be part of. It really is. This is such a unique challenge. And people are stressed. Don't get me wrong. It's not all hearts and flowers, but they're all hanging together. I'm just really pleased, and I think we're doing as good a job as we can under the circumstances.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
All right. Thank you. I hope